In 2004, everything changed. Evelyn, James's beloved grandmother, took a tumble while getting out of the car. She spent a week in hospital, where she was offered a pendant alarm, but she told James to get stuffed. James started calling her every day to check on her and came to her rescue several times. But Evelyn wanted the freedom to get on with her day and didn't want to have to sit at home waiting for James's call. James, determined to give his gran the freedom she wanted, invented the I am OK button and created a technology platform for proactive contact. A simple press would let him know she was fine without interrupting her day. Alertacall was born. It wasn't long before Evelyn became the first user of James's invention. Soon after, James's mother-in-law Jackie joined in too. At the time, it was just James on his own, with no other employees, based out of his spare room in Yorkshire. In 2005, James realised the world needed to know about his creation. So he launched it on Yorkshire Television Evening News and BBC Radio 2 alongside adverts in magazines. It was hard going, and by the end of the year, they had only managed to get 25 customers, including one he saved personally. In 2006, James convinced his wife, Jo, with their baby on her lap, to join the tiny Alertacall team. They moved to the Lake District and ran the business from their new spare room. A number of council social services teams agreed to conduct small trials with great results. But his invention didn't stop there. He went on to invent reminder calls and prompts, and it was Joe's idea to send birthday cards to customers, another first. Alertacall had grown tenfold. It now had 250 customers. 2007 was another busy year, doubling the customer base and the number of employees. The first housing associations implemented the service in sheltered schemes in Bristol and Manchester. Fast forward to 2011, and James finally moved Alertacall out of his spare room to an office in Grange-over-Sands. By this time, James had made over 32,000 calls to older people. In 2012, Alertacall hit its first 1,000 customers and increased the team to 4 employees. Another office move followed, this time to the heart of Windermere. By 2014, 10 years in, Alertacall had over 2,000 customers and 25 employees, and James had made his 60,000th call. James even found a kindred spirit in Dame Esther Ranson, sharing a passion for supporting older generations. Dame Esther became Alertacall's brand ambassador the following year, the same year that Alertacall achieved the highly commended for innovation award at the National Business Awards. By 2017, one office wasn't enough for 50 employees, and the Warrington office was opened. In the next few years, the customer base grew significantly to 10,000 customers. In celebration and to raise money for the Silver Line charity, Alertacall created and walked a 32-mile walk called the Silver Way. James became a trustee of the Silver Line helpline in the same year. In 2021, Alertacall launched its first touchscreen with 90 employees and a new shareholder, Middleton Enterprises. Another busy year followed in 2022, with James going to Buckingham Palace to accept the Queen's Award for Enterprise in Innovation. And Alertacall proudly reached the target of having donated £2 million of service for free to older people. Sir Norman Lamb joined the advisory board, and the business grew so much to 100 employees that another office and tech centre was needed, this time in Kendal. 2023 saw another prestigious award, Best Supplier Northern Housing Awards, and we continued our sustainability commitment to plant a tree for each of our 20,000 customers. In its 20th year, Alertacall was no longer just a local business, with a development team in India and clients all across the country. And we have just planted another 5,000 trees. Here we are now, having landed the biggest social housing provider in the country, and James was made an MBE for Services to Technology for Older People. As we look to the future, one thing is for certain: Alertacall is just getting started.